Hi, welcome piano parents. Thank you for joining. If you are a parent of an elementary level student, you are right watching the correct or the right little video snippet. Your students are most likely in one of these three books, these Wunderkey books, 1, 2, or 3, right here, or they are in the Piano Adventures primer 1 or 2. So if that is what your student is in, you're watching the right video. So what I have done over the summer is done some personal advanced, training, taking some classes online with some other piano teachers, reading this amazing book called the Piano Practice Physician's Handbook. This is going to be key in September, helping me guide your students to develop good, healthy practice habits. Another class I took was called Practice Pro, and this definitely covers the different levels that your students are practicing right now. So if you have an elementary level student, hopefully they're not here in this level 0, which means they're not practicing at all, but hopefully they're in this level 1 or higher. But level 1 practice basically is where we're going to cover today. So those aspects of level 1 cover a regular habit of practicing regularly throughout the week. Also, it involves parents a lot in this age. Maybe not so much as they're into this book, but still it is important. And also setting expectations. So habit formation is really important, that you tie your students' practice with something. So maybe after school and they have their snack, they go practice piano. Or while I'm cooking dinner as the parent, you will practice piano. Setting up something in their schedule. Sometimes if your student goes to school later, I have had students that can practice in the morning before school. Sometimes my kids will do that. It works sometimes if everyone's up and going. So just think through that with your student this month in September as we really focus on making your students smarter practice students instead of practicing better. We're going to be challenging them to practice smarter. So I will show you right now a couple things we'll use throughout this month to help your students have some good, set some good practice habits. We might be using Practice Hero, which I'll show in a later video. We also might be I might send home a practice kit with them, which I'll show you in a separate video, to what would be included in this kit and how you use it, so that if your child brings this home, you know what they need to do with it. But there's a whole bunch of fun stuff in there that they can use, so we will go over that in another video. But these kind of bonus things will be coming home with your child at some point in the month if they're having trouble setting some healthy practice habits. The first thing we'll talk about in September with your kids is the Fall Into Music Practice Challenge. So we will all put our names here. If you prefer your student not to have their name up here, they can do like a code name. I don't care if it's just a secret code name, they can put that there as long as they know what it is. And our challenge in September will be to practice 20 days. Not in a row, just 20 days. That's kind of an overview of what we're going to be doing. Is in level 1 kind of practice, we're going to really be challenging them to set a regular habit of practicing along with something in their schedule, so that they know that, I just had my snack after school, now I go practice piano. Something like that. And again, having parents involved, as well as setting healthy expectations. So I should also mention during this time that a healthy expectation would be for this level to do 3 to 5 days of practice every week. And in that, probably for the level 1s and in the book 2A as well, I would say 15 to 30 minutes is a good amount of time. That will vary because sometimes I will send home a game with your student to play. Now they might end up playing a song on the piano for 15 minutes and then playing a game for another 10 or 15. So that ends up making their practice time longer that day. Either way, a regular practice schedule is, in my expectations, at least 3 days. That's very little. So 5 would be my kind of ideal for that.